Daily missions give us a consistent stream of premium currency to fund our deep-rooted gambling addictions. But that's not all. Spending daily energy, climbing through battle passes, and activating time-gated mechanics are equally important, allowing meaningful progression through the games. But all of this takes too long, so I decided to speedrun my dailies in the big 4 gachas. Today's day 51. Yesterday, we set a record, so we can try our best to build on that. I think there was room to make a little bit more time, so let's give it our best go. I think we'll stick with the same route, so let's get going. So first we want to, start doing artifact domains. It wasn't yesterday's run, was it? Or was it the day before that I had, that I had recording issues? I'm now, super fixated on, oh, I didn't do that right. I just went head empty. Trick, if you don't know, alt and switching allows you to instantly alt. That's a weird way of saying it, but for example, so Bennett, E, then Farina, then alt 1 gets us directly into a Moika ult, which saves us a little bit of time and gives us a consistent bait. Now I just lost that time by missing the missing the button, but yeah, it's little tricks here and there that eventually add up. I mean, we went from our total run being, I think it was, our first run was something like 20 minutes. I don't recommend watching that video. Next to no editing, no intro, didn't know what I was doing with a thumbnail, didn't really know what I was doing playing the games, to be fully honest. So we've come a long way, but obviously there's still improvements to be made, but this is our last run, so now we need to go and claim everything. So yeah, I think we're pretty on pace, so we can go here, teleport directly because we set off an expedition yesterday. Also because expeditions are needed for the battle pass, so we can craft up 4 condensed, and then F1 gets us into the handbook, and we can then claim daily commissions here, and claim our expeditions, which then we can go here, claim all, and claim all. Ahead! Wow! So I messed up a little bit in that run, but we managed to... Okay, so Genshin still has more time to be made. I reckon we could shave off another second, maybe 2. I think that's where Genshin is. So, next will be Wuthering Waves. So here we are with Wuthering Waves. There's one tip I've got, so we'll be trying that, and it will happen at the start of the rotation. So, for Wuthering Waves, we do this tacit field twice, and that's enough to spend all our resin and complete our dailies. So, let's begin. So, the thing here is if I just go E like that, that is enough. Oh god, I'm messing my buttons. I'm really messing up. Okay, we can ult. I think the time I saved by not doing the plunge on Carlotta, I lost again for lost again by messing up my rotation with the supports. So we might not actually one-shot here, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, no, we're all good. I need to remember not to dodge whilst doing the ult hits. So that's run number 1, then 1, 2, and we can swap out. EQ, E, jump, nope, messed that up. R, okay, and then E, boom, then skill, skill, then the charge, ult. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. I dodged there because I thought I'd already done it, but that is job done there. So now it's the menus game. claim all there, that is Dailies. And then we can go here, claim all. And here, claim all. A little bit behind our time yesterday. I think that makes sense. Our rotations weren't quite as good as they could be, but still pretty quick overall. So next will be Zenless. Here we are in Zenless. I think we'll stick with the same thing that we've been doing for the last while, so I think we'll just get started. So we start off by opening the store. If you didn't know, you can level up the store to auto-assign the tapes. Then going into this menu, we can go teleport directly to the newsstand, which saves a little bit of time running, and we need to go here anyway. Polychromes, lovely. Then characters like Astra and Miyabi run slightly faster in the overworld, which gets us to a coffee, where taking the double drops coffee gives us the option to directly teleport to the HIA. So now it's time for the farming. You know what? Oh, I'm wasting time here. You know what? We're going to do this and see what happens. I should have really thought this through. I didn't know I didn't have it set enough, but I constantly ran out of artifact leveling materials. I have quite a few that I want to level but can't. So yeah, hopefully these guys... Oh, this is not good at all. These do not group well. Okay. We've done some learning. This was not the option. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we've learned. We've learned. I'm gonna... Okay, I think the run's sacrificed. Let's... 26 seconds. That's... On a good day I can do all the runs in that time. So what I'm gonna do is figure out what kind of enemy... These were not good. Which ones would be one shot? Should we try just 5 of these? Because I don't think the guys with shields got one shot. Let's try this. Yeah, I was hoping that it would just be a case of I swap to that and we just do it. Seems the game had other plans. So group those towards, and group that. Boom. So, like that, 1, 2. Okay. That's a little bit slower because I didn't manage to one-shot them all with the first skill. But 12 seconds is acceptable. We'll try again. It's a case of just we need to see how they move to begin with. So, you can go there. Then, like that. Can I hit you all? Okay, that did work. So, I think there's a world that we get this, but maybe it's a case of going with Astra first, popping the skill, so our damage is guaranteed to kill them. Bit of experimentation. It's been a little while since we've done this in an actual run, but I've been getting way too many Dennies. I think I've been on it for way too long, so it's about time we actually switch it up. Because if I check, B, 13 million, and that's more than enough for the next while. So, yep, unfortunate we're quite behind. We'll see what the run comes out to, but I don't think it'll be amazing. But yes, finally we will have Star Rail. Here we are on Star Rail, the final game. We'll stick with what we've been doing for the last while, because it's pretty damn quick. So, let's get going. So, you can go directly to this menu, you can then teleport here, but we're already in front of it, so we don't have to go through a loading screen. Then we're using a support run May to get a part of the daily rewards, and popping everyone's technique. Zhuyi is pretty strong in the Divergent universe with a decent follow-up attack build. As you can see, the boss kind of gets destroyed. The reason this happens is because Zhuyi technique and Ranmei technique kills the first phase, then Tribi buffs the damage that Zhuyi does, and Fushuan gives a little bit extra crit rate to ensure that she's over 100% crit rate, which means there's no risk of the run going wrong. So yeah, and then the 2 follow-up attacks is enough to completely kill the boss. I don't think there's a faster way of spending resin short of spending crafting up immersifiers, which I don't like as a system of doing dailies, because every few days you would have to spend those immersifiers. And I don't think it's right to have a run that only works every few days, or a run where you have to do a significant amount of stuff outside of the run. So, is this our last one? I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. I'm gonna do one more. I don't know 100%. I lose count more than I'd like to admit on this part of the run. I think we've gone over. But it's better to be safe than sorry. So this is run done. It's been a bit longer than normal, so apologies. Still, if I were to set this run back when I started, I would have been so happy. But here we are, under 10 minutes, under 9 minutes 30, under 9 minutes 20 even. And that's a bad run. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed, a like, comment, subscribe goes a long way, helps other people find the videos. And if you've got any tips, tricks, or things that I should change, let me know. The run, I would say, is constantly changing, but it's been pretty consistent for the last while. But anyway, if you want to see more, 2 videos should be on screen. One is my latest video, and one's a video YouTube recommends. So if you haven't seen those already, feel free to check those out. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.